anything? Okay. Trying to just see. Oh yeah, on the menu. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. I've got 2 black screens and a white stage. Okay. Yep. Yep. I'm on that. Yep. There's sport basketball. So I click on the white box. Yeah, the clock is running. What do you do with all your orders? I'm just using it. Yeah, it shows up on the white screen when I scroll down. Hawley 2. Oh, that says Rojo though. Okay. Where do you want me to go again? Breckenridge. Sport basketball. Okay. Click on that. The clock is running. Well, we didn't get all that stuff today. Let me get out of this. Pull up that one again. Yeah, we have Breckenridge. No, Rojo's on the bottom. Yep. Yep. Yeah. We got clock, shot clock, home score, V score. A home team, V team, yeah. Okay, it's the override text of BREK. Now if I click right, or do you want me to left click or right click on Rojo? So I click on visiting team in the middle box. Oh, you have a control now. Yep, you're taking in adjustment. All right. All right, he just like he's gonna get it going here. Alrighty. Sounds good. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, bye. Test, 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 testing, test. ripping that bad boy for you.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, basketball. Testing. Testing. Good evening. Testing. Okay. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to Hawley High School. We are at the gold mine for tonight's liveevent.com broadcast of high school girls basketball as the Hawley Nuggets take on the visiting Breckenridge Cowgirls. We'll be right back with the pregame comments from our coaches after this quick break on yourliveevent.com.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit HawleyBoosters.com for more information.
We battled with them. We turned the ball over quite a bit, but first game shaking the rust off. I think that was a little bit expected off of a really good defensive Crookston team. But we led a good chunk of the game. We had an 8-point lead with 2 minutes left in the game, and we let that slip, and it ended up going into overtime. But then we really played well and executed well in overtime, and we were able to get out of Crookston with a 63-57 win. So,
nice.
So this will be game 2 for us tonight.
Okay, good deal. Some of the good things your team has done so far, what would they be?
We have really good senior leadership coming from Jude Held and Grace Conzemius, and they really control the pace of the team. They're good. They've turned into really good vocal leaders. They lead by example. Now they're getting that vocal leader part. Really good, senior leadership from us. We do a good job of running in transition and getting open looks from the three-point line, and that's kind of the style we want to play. So that's been good this year, and really. We like the depth of we got 6-7 girls that we really have a lot of trust that have varsity experience coming back to us. So that's a good thing for our team, bringing back that varsity experience.
Okay, you already covered my next question about leadership. Where's that coming from with Conzemius and Held? Anything specific you want to hoping to work on tonight, Coach?
We want to take care of the ball. Number one, we need to take care of the ball. We had 20 turnovers in Crookston on Friday, and we want to cut that number in half. So taking care of the ball, making good passes, keeping our footwork clean, that's going to be the primary focus tonight.
Okay, turnovers are always big. 2 keys to winning tonight's game, Coach.
Well, the first one that I just said, we got to take care of the ball. That's going to be a big key, and we got to contain the Crabtree sisters. We want to make sure we know where those two are on the court at all times, and make sure we take care of the ball and limit our turnovers.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight. Stay healthy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Back.
Jennifer Giesland with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Giesland at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email Jennifer at hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
Providing construction services to the area, it's Four Corners Construction of Ada. Call Neil Miller, 218-790-5436 at Four Corners Construction for all your general building construction, remodeling projects, and new building construction. Four Corners is ready to get to work on your home, farm, or commercial business. Windows, gutters, seamless siding, roofing, and more. Let Four Corners take care of all your construction needs. Call Neil Miller at Four Corners Construction, 218-790-5436.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others.
We had a really solid game the other night with Crookston. They did some nice things, Austin said. And they came out of it with the win.
And officials is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve.
There's a powerful team. They're stronger, bigger than we are. And they got a 6-foot girl there inside, so it's going to be we got our handful. But if we can rebound and then maybe get our fast break going, that would be helpful tonight. And if we can shoot the ball well from the outside.
Okay, anything specific that you're looking for your girls to focus on improving one particular thing tonight?
I think if we can really try to play some good team defense. Remembering to help each other on that end of the floor, and the ball screen issue will be kind of where we need we're going to try and hard hedge, so we're going to have some backside help, and maybe even the post will have to switch on that a little bit, so they'll have to talk very well. But I think if we can really rebound and just play good containment and not fall as much, that's been kind of a problem that we've had. If we can be a little more disciplined on that end on that phase of the game.
If there's one key to tonight's ball game for you guys to be successful, what would that one thing be?
Well, let's shoot the ball tonight here. That always looks good.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck. Stay healthy.
All right. Yeah, no.
Okay, we seem to have most of our technical difficulties taken care of. This is my first solo flight, so bear with me. Please be patient. Got 2 minutes left on the clock for warm-ups. We're going to take a quick break and come back with our pregame lineups, and we're going to set the scene for what should be a good matchup between Breckenridge and the Hawley Nuggets. Stay tuned. Thank you very much on yourliveevent.com.
great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
The purpose of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club.
This is the third game for 2-0 Hawley and the second game for 1-0 Breckenridge. We have an early matchup in the Heart of Lakes Conference. Breckenridge is looking for a good showing and a road win tonight, while Hawley is trying to stay undefeated and move to 3-0 on the season. This should be a good one. Stay with us and we'll be back with Heart of Lakes Meets starting lineups on yourliveevent.com.
Athletic activities at Hawley High School by uniting students, parents, coaches, faculty, staff, and the community in a way that enhances the sharing of school spirit and promotes moral and financial support. The club is open to anyone interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School. Please consider becoming a member of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club today by visiting hawleyboosters.com. Go Nuggets!
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Hawley Education Foundation is a nonprofit organization focused on providing grants for classroom impact in the Hawley School District. The purpose of the foundation is to provide capital to advance, promote, and enhance educational programs for Hawley teachers and students. The foundation invites you to contribute by going to www.hawleyedfoundation.org and donating to the Hawley Education Foundation. Our students deserve the best, and with your donations we can make that happen.
Nugget Sports now with yourliveevent.com. More information from the Hawley School and Athletic Departments is featured on 106.5 KRJB each week. Join us for Hawley School News Thursdays at 1:15 on 106.5 KRJB. And the Hawley coaches are featured in the KRJB Coaches Corner program. It begins Saturdays at 9 a.m. The Hawley coaches are featured at approximately 10:45. Hawley School Athletics and Events with 106.5 KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Heart of Lakes Meats is a proud supporter of the Heart of Lakes Conference. Thanks to all Heart of Lakes school districts, coaches, and student athletes for their hard work and adaptability through this winter season. The future looks brighter knowing we can face challenges together. The best way out is always through, and we believe we will come out of these challenges strong. Heart of Lakes Meats is a USDA-inspected meat processing plant located in Pelican Rapids. We support our local farmers and community any way we can. Good luck to all Heart of Lakes Conference teams from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids.
Thinking about your financial future can get to be complicated. At Bighorn LLC, they simplify this with a step-by-step process that's easy to understand. Call Kurt Fillion at Bighorn to set up an appointment soon. 218-689-6880. He makes the planning process seem much less stressful while giving you tips and advice that line up with your goals. Retirement plans, investment strategies, financial protection, Medicare plans, they do it all at Bighorn. With office locations in Bemidji, Monaga, and Hawley. Call 218-689-6880 and book your appointment soon. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Here's the new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. 2010 J&M 1051 grain cart has 22-inch auger, single tires, I-farm scale, priced at $31,000. A 2016 Amity 1222 harvester comes with active depth poly grab rolls. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing, 218-784-2961. A versatile 9882 with 20.8 by 42 triples, $69,000. From Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, they thank you for your business.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory, menus, and athletic information, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
My U of M.
Abby Rucks off the glass, no good. Out to Ames. Right elbow, kicks it back out to three-point land. Kylie Crabtree, a little strong off the back rim. Abby Johnson pushes it up. Three-pointer, no good. Abby Johnson with the rebound put back, no good. Tipped by Conzemius. Anna Steer comes out of there, pushes up the court, 1-on-3. Kicks it back out. Kaylee Crabtree, three-pointer for Kaylee Crabtree. Breckenridge takes it off to the corner, kicks it back out on top. Conzemius eyes up a three, off the back rim, no good. Long rebound, comes back underneath. Anna Steer collects that. Abby Rucks throws up a three, no good. Almost gets her own rebound, no good. No rebound there. Abby Johnson pulls it down. She's going to take her time bringing it up the court for Breckenridge. Off to Carsey Materi. She dumps it off again. Kaler knocks it in. 2 points. Cameron Kaler. 14:20 to go. 6-5 Hawley. Make that 8-5 Hawley. Kaylee Crabtree knocks a nice little deuce in. Materi pushes up to the right side. 3-point shot by Jude Held. Held scrambling, gets after it, forces a jump ball.
Jump ball, possession goes to the Lady Nuggets.
Possession will go to Hawley. Checking in for Hawley, we have Grace Fleming, Addie Downer, and Rudy Hockett. Steer to push it in. Oh, we're having a uniform adjustment. We got to tuck our jerseys in, ladies. Kylie Crabtree brings the ball up. Drives in the middle, kicks it out to Downer. Downer messes around out on the three-point line, takes it in. Kenzina says, no way, not tonight. Rebound by Rudy Hockett. Kicking around. Good ball movement here by Hawley tonight. Moving the ball quickly. We're trying to get people running through the baseline. Gottenberg's yelling at the kids. Rudy Hockett inside, kicks it back out. Grace Fleming, nice pass inside, just tipped away. Jude Held, the good defensive player, tips the ball, gets the steal, takes it coast to coast. She goes in off the side of the rim, no good on the layup. And Kaylee Crabtree pushes it up. Anna Steer eyes up a three. Looked good from the start. Result was not the same. Hawley will turn their ball over on the shot. Breckenridge takes the ball out of bounds. A little token pressure here in the backcourt by Hawley, just slowing things up a little bit, try to mess up a little bit of rhythm for the Cowboys. Jude Held has the ball up on top. Into Kaler, stolen by Anna Steer. She puts it into second gear and gets down court for the layup. Her first bucket for the night. Nuggets lead 10-5 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 10-5, 12:36 left on the clock in the first half. Substitute for Breckenridge, we have Abby Johnson coming back in for the Cowgirls. She replaces Jude Held. Kylie Crabtree walks it up. Over to Anna Steer. Steer takes it across the top of the key, all the way to the baseline, to the basket, and good. Anna Steer, 4 points on the night. Anna Erickson takes the ball across the top. Over to Materi, and she tries to pound it inside. It gets knocked out of bounds defensively by Hawley. Lily Peterson checking in. Abby Rucks back in. Haley Redding, number 4, also checked in for Hawley. Long three taken by Breckenridge, no good. Anna Steer brings it up. Into the corner for Haley Redding. She's not afraid. She's not bashful to take that one right off the bat, coming off the bench. Rucks with the rebound. Denied on the layup there. Steer took it into the hole one too many times right now. They got wise to that. Redding hustles back to play defense. Is unable to stop Cameron Kaler, who knocks two in. She's got 4 points on the night. Lead is cut to 5 by Breckenridge. 12-7. Hawley leads. Lily Peterson hands it off to Redding. Redding across the top. Back up on top to Anna Steer. Eyes up a three, and Drano. Anna Steer hits the bomb. Big night so far for her. She's got 7. 15-7, Hawley leading Breckenridge. Coach Gottenberg talked in the pregame that he wanted the kids to shoot a little better tonight and be more confident, and they have been so far. Alex Eilertson pestering Materi up on top. Back on top to Konzemius. She takes it around, nice little pass down into the block to Materi. Materi's getting trouble. She gets boxed out by 2. Kicks it over to 3. Breckenridge throwing a few threes up there. Not having much success with it. Checking in for the Nuggets. Kaylee Crabtree back in, number 20, and number 50, Faith Rusted in for the Nuggets. Jude Held back in for the Cowgirls. Anna Erickson also in. Lily Peterson drives baseline, throws it up, nice little floater. Lily gets 2 right off the bat. Instant offense coming off the bench, Lily Peterson. Breckenridge has it out on top. Addie Johnson dishes it off to Anna Erickson. We've got a holding foul on Faith Rusted. Getting a little handsy down on the baseline, playing defense. Breckenridge inbound on the baseline. In down to Jonica Bernotas. Little give and go on the right side for Breckenridge, no good. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Hawley ball. Taking it back the other way with 9:48 on the clock. 17-7, 10-point lead for Hawley. Kaylee Crabtree off the glass, little hard, back rim, no good. Rebound by Consemius. Abby Johnson brings the ball up court, brings it to the left side. Off to Erickson. Erickson dumps it back to Johnson. Erickson on top. Over to Held. Bernotas with the 3. Nice shot. Good ball movement there by Breckenridge. Kaylee Crabtree pushes it up. Lily Peterson wide open out on the edge. Takes it in. Consemius gets a piece of that one. Deflects that shot. No good. Back over to Peterson. Eilertson up top, drives to the left elbow, kicks it down onto the block for Abby Rux. Turning around lefty for Abby Rux. 2 points for Rux. 9-point lead for Hawley, 19-10. Breck takes it around the top of the court. Back out top to Bernotas. Inside for Held. Easy money right there. Held knocks in a little short one off the glass. Her first basket of the night. 19-12 Hawley leading Breckenridge. First half action coming to you from the gold mine in Hawley. Lily Peterson pestered out on top by Johnson. Faith Rusted underneath. It'll hook underneath. Reverse layup by Faith Rusted. Great shot. They are following the Masters' orders here tonight with getting the ball at the rim and shooting a little bit better. Held has it on the left side, drives in the middle, nice little move inside, takes it all the way. Held for 2 more. Kaylee Crabtree all the way. Got a nice little soft one off the glass. Abby Johnson walking it up court. Over to Anna Erickson. Oh, Held kind of steps in front of Johnson. She wants to start the program over here again. A little give and go. Takes it. They're going to get a foul on Hawley here. Foul on Abby Rux. She's got 2 on the night. She's going to take a break here. Kaylee Crabtree and Grace Fleming back into the ball game. Materi on the left baseline. Great move to get open. The reason she got open is she traveled. We're going to take it back the other way. Kaylee Crabtree walks it up. Into Fleming in the middle. She fumbles it, loses it, turnover. Jude Held takes the ball. She's going to take it down the court all the way, pushes it up. Back out to Bernotis. Inside. Inside to Kaler. She goes up, is fouled.
First foul on Hawley, number 5.
We got a foul on Rudy Hockett. Her first foul of the night. 2 shots.
Kaler at the line, 2 shots.
Cameron Kaler shooting 2. Misses the first. Kaler with the second one. That's nice and smooth. Drops that one in. Kylie Crabtree bringing it up. Too low, too high here for Hawley. Set. Good set trying to break the zone defense. Grace Fleming underneath. Spins out of the rim. She can't buy one just yet. Materi for 3 on the right wing. Great shot for Carson Materi. Only a 5-point lead now. Timeout for Hawley. We'll be back after a short break on your community co-op scoreboard. 6:06 remaining in the first half. 23 Hawley, 18 Breckenridge.
Hands on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit HawleyBoosters.com for more information.
Jennifer Giesland with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Giesland at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email Jennifer at hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
Providing construction services to the area, it's Four Corners Construction of Ada. Call Neil Miller, 218-790-5436 at Four Corners Construction for all your general building construction, remodeling projects, and new building construction. Four Corners is ready to get to work on your home, farm, or commercial business. Windows, gutters, seamless siding, roofing, and more. Let Four Corners take care of all your construction needs. Call Neil Miller at Four Corners Construction, 218-790-5436.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans,
Steer has the ball up top here. Kaylee Crabtree crossover, steps back, wants to pop one, doesn't. Alex Eilertson, he has the ball, chucks it across the downer. Steer in the corner. Alex Eilertson drives it in, short jumper off the back of the rim. Kaler off to Conzemius down on the block, pivots around. Waiting, she keeps the ball nice and high. Pivots in, pivots out. Has a nice, easy, short jump shot from the right wing. Right block, excuse me. And a Steer down on the block, power move, little bouncer in off the glass. And a Steer, another 2 points. She's got 9 on the night. One foul. Hawley leads 25-21. 2:20 left to go in the Community Co-op's Energy Solutions scoreboard. Materi up on top. Pump fake for the 3. No good. Drives in off the glass. A lot of contact there. Could have been a foul called either way. Nothing doing. Steer up on top. Crabtree off on the side. Eilertson up top. Addie Downer in the left corner. Goes the baseline, gets trapped, and the Steer throws up a 3 from the left wing. No good. In and out, halfway down the bucket. She got robbed, knocked out. Kaler back out to Materi. Now Bernardus has the ball. Materi on the right side takes a pick from Kaler. Swatted out of bounds by Anna Steer. We've got a line change for Hawley. Crabtree, Peterson, Rusted, Rux, and Fleming checking in. 2 in, 2 out. Held back in for the Cowgirls. Held up on top. Nice pump fake up top. Power dribble in. Nice move going to the baseline. Drives right down the middle of the lane. Fouled at the end. Faith Rusted picks up a foul. That's her second foul. Held goes to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2 shots in the Cowgirls is number 14, Jude Held.
Held misses the first one. Rux with the rebound. Dumps it off to Lily Peterson. Lily forces up. Sees the crease, takes it all the way through. Too shallow off the glass. Didn't quite get the bounce she needed to get that layup to go in. She was open though. Held drives in the middle. Takes the ball from Johnson. Slides through has a blocking foul. She's fouled by Grace Fleming.
To the Nuggets, number 42, Grace Fleming, her first.
She's got her first foul of the night. 17 fouls for Hawley. Held makes the first one. 25-22, 1:02 left on the clock. Held makes the second one. Timeout Breckenridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got timeout on the floor. Timeout taken by the Cowgirls, and it will be a full timeout.
Is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-70.
Hawley inbounds the ball. Kaylee Crabtree brings it up the court. Guarded by Erickson. Kenzemius coming out to the three-point line to get on to Rux. A little man-to-man defense here by the Cowgirls. Mixing it up a little bit. Zone here, a little man-to-man coming up now. Faith Breasted on the elbow, drives it down inside. She's stopped. She's getting trapped there inside. Lily Peterson up on top. Abby Rux right wing. Grace Fleming has the ball. Lily Peterson takes it up top. Hawley holding it for one shot. 10 seconds. 25-23, just a 2-point lead for Hawley. Rux has the ball on top. Takes it in for a layup off the glass. Hawley ran that one to perfection. Abby Rux gets a layup. She's got 4 at the half. We're going to take a break right now. We'll come back with the halftime show. Stay tuned.
Good luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
The purpose of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club is to support and promote athletic activities at Hawley High School by uniting students, parents, coaches, faculty, staff, and the community in a way that enhances the sharing of school spirit and promotes moral and financial support. The club is open to anyone interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School. Please consider becoming a member of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club today by visiting hawleyboosters.com. Go Nuggets!
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Okay, we're back at the gold mine in Hawley. At Hawley High School, halftime score, 27 for Hawley, 23 Breckenridge Cowgirls. Our halftime guest tonight is Jed Carlson, newly free in the wintertime, has been the girls basketball coach at Moorhead for quite some time, has the summer off. He decided to give up his, hang up his coaching whistle for a while, and he's here watching some basketball. He brought your daughter to the game tonight, Jed.
I did. It's good to be back in the gym. It's been a long time, and just kind of excited to get out and see some of the top teams in the Heart of Lakes play tonight.
Yeah, it was a good matchup tonight. Hawley got out to a nice lead, but Breckenridge switched up their defenses a little bit, and it's making a difference. They're getting on them on their threes and not letting them get those easy shots off like they did earlier.
Yeah, I think you're seeing two really well-coached teams. You know, Hawley gets out to the lead. I think Coach Gottenberg had them spread out and just dribble drive, and Breckenridge didn't really have an answer for that for a while, and then they switched to the zone. They got about 5 stops in a row, playing multiple defenses, and then just kind of chipping away. I think Hawley went scoreless for 3-4 minutes there, and then I think it was a big bucket by Rux there at the end of the half to kind of get some momentum back. I'm sure they'll make adjustments, and I'm looking for a really close game down to the wire here in the second half.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Austin was talking about Consemius and Held being his top guns and his toughest kids on the team. Been kind of quiet, those two. But, you know, the other girls have picked it up a little bit for Breckenridge.
Yeah, they sure have. I think Abby Johnson's a nice player, and she kind of started them off with a 3 there. I think you could, Held and Judah and Consemius have been playing for him for a long time, and you can kind of see the leadership in them. And even though they're having slow nights, I'd keep my eye on those two in the second half.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to pound the ball inside a little bit with Consemius. Just pound it into the block and let her work some of her power inside.
Yeah, she's settling for 3-point shots, and I'm sure she can hit that shot, but maybe get yourself inside, get a bucket, get to the foul line, get it going, and then step out and hit the 3. I do think she's doing a nice job on the defensive end of protecting the rim without fouling. I'm not sure there was a team foul called on the Cowgirls there in the first half, so they're doing a good job of that. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to make a comment on that. The fouls were 7-0 at the half. Coach Gottenberg wanted to not foul quite so much. He didn't. They didn't get into the 2-shot. So 7 fouls is a lot less than they put up last week and a half. Breckenridge was 0, so they're playing some pretty solid basketball as well. And their defensive hustle is big. You were talking about Consemius getting things going, just like Larry Bird. Start in close and move your way out as you warm up, right?
Yeah, maybe that's a little old school, but absolutely. And I think you're seeing two just totally different styles offensively. Everything Breckenridge is doing, they got some big kids. A lot of their girls look like college freshmen to me, and everything they're doing is coming off screening actions. High at the elbow, double screens, Iverson cuts, a lot of screen and roll to the basket, where Hawley's almost got no screening. They're putting 5 players on the floor that can handle the basketball, and they're spreading them out and driving to the hoop and creating shots that way. So they're really just going to kind of come down to whose style is going to come out.
That's what Gottenberg said before the game in the pregame. He wanted his kids to be more aggressive. He wanted them to take shots, take more shots, take better shots, and they did. They got out to a good start. Breckenridge, like you said, they're both well-coached teams, and making adjustments on the fly. That's when it gets fun. Yeah. Tight games, making adjustment from timeout to timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Hawley or if Breckenridge goes back to the zone in the second half. I'd just be curious. And if they do, you can't do it if you don't have the lead. So, I think Breckenridge needs a fast start to get this game close. Maybe even take the lead if they want to play zone defense. Otherwise, no real need for Hawley to attack against that.
No, certainly not. So, basketball aside, what are you doing this winter in your free time?
Well, I accepted a pretty important position as the 3rd grade girls coach here in Hawley. So my daughter's a 3rd grader, and we're just starting traveling team stuff and getting in the gym Saturday mornings and Sunday nights. And looking forward to being in the gym with my own kids here, and it should be a fun winter.
Yeah, it's the time with your kids is important. You put in lots of miles as a basketball coach in high school. When you want to be prepared and you need to be prepared, you got to put the time in. You got to travel on your off nights. You got to go scouting, and the home life is really dependent on mom back home. And that's sometimes we got to give mom a break too, don't we?
Yeah, sure. Shout out to Nicole Carlson here. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing about coaching in Moorhead is the sheer amount of travel. And one thing from coaching here in Hawley, one of the things I wasn't really prepared for, didn't understand, is how many weekends it is. It's almost every weekend. Because you're traveling 3 hours to games, so you're playing on Saturdays and sometimes Friday and Saturday back to back overnight. It's much like an MIAC school or Concordia, that kind of thing. road trips and planning meals out and all that. It's very different. So it's nice to be back here watching some Class 2A basketball, though. These are some good teams. They're gritty, they're physical, and I think they're some of the top teams in the section.
I would have to agree with you from what I've seen so far. Well, being in education, being a teacher, you've got to drive to work, you've got to drive home when you don't work in the same town you live. So weekend time is super special. Family time is important. Coaching kids and having that group, that's a family setting as well. But the family at home, that's where the comfort comes, and that's where we need to be sometimes. And when, like you're talking about, in the bigger schools, when you play on those weekends, you take your weekends away from a teacher, teachers get tired after a while, right, bud?
Sure thing. Yeah, they sure do. It's an important time, and it's just the next phase, and you got to just looking forward to all seasons and all phases. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm excited to be able to go into other gyms, and whether it's the Nuggets or my buddies that coach in the area, and checking out some games and just kind of being a fan. So that'll be fun.
All right, man. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time, Jed.
Take care.
Take care, man. That's Jed Carlson, former Moorhead Spuds girls basketball coach, sharing some of his viewpoints with us. We're going to be back after a short break with some second half action in the gold mine at Hawley High School. Hawley leading Breckenridge 27-23. We'll be back shortly.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
We're back at the gold mine. 27-23 lead for Hawley over Breckenridge. We're getting ready to start the second half. Good ball game first half. Breckenridge got down a little bit. Hawley was aggressive, doing some good shooting, taking the ball to the basket. A timeout here, a little defensive change for Breckenridge, and then they caught back up. There's another timeout. Breckenridge swapping defenses, going from man to zone, and you heard from Jed Carlson at halftime, wondering if Breckenridge would go back into the zone or stick with the man. We're going to find out right here, coming back with the inbound. Materi has the ball wide right. Conzemius at top of the key. Back to Materi. Over to Abby Johnson. Jude Held gets the ball, drives into the lane. She's been aggressive, taking it into the lane. Very effective. Kaler out top. Held, pestered there by Anna Steer. Trapped by Abby. Abby Rux over to Johnson. Back out to Kaler. Kaler kicks it to Held up on top. Hawley turned up a little bit of man-to-man defense too. Much more aggressive as well. We've got a jump ball underneath. The ball's going to be headed to Hawley. Kaylee Crabtree brings the ball up. Anna Steer with the ball on top. Drives right baseline. Abby Rux lines up, squares up for a three. Off the glass. Kaler off to Conzemius. Conzemius brings it up. picks up her dribble, gets a little room, stumbles a little bit, regain her composure, get back into the swing of things here. Materi off on the right wing. Stopped by Rux, off to Kaler. Kenzemius for the three. Not finding her groove from long distance yet, Grace Kenzemius. Kylie Crabtree pushes it up. Over to Kaylee Crabtree for three on the right wing. No good. Just a little strong. Rebound by Kenzemius. Johnson tosses it to Held. Held wasn't ready for the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover Breckenridge. Anna Erickson, number 12, into the game for Casey Materi. Steer on top. Drives through the middle lane. Stops in the middle of the lane. Short jumper. Good for Steer. 2 points. Held with a jump shot from the free throw line. Air ball to the right. She looks like she might be a little bit tired. We got a timeout for Breckenridge coming up here. We're got a full timeout. We'll be on our community co-op scoreboard. 15:41 to go. We have a timeout on the floor. 29-23. Hawley leads Breckenridge.
Education Foundation is a nonprofit organization focused on providing grants for classroom impact in the Hawley School District. The purpose of the foundation is to provide capital to advance, promote, and enhance educational programs for Hawley teachers and students. The foundation invites you to contribute by going to www.hawleyedfoundation.org and donating to the Hawley Education Foundation. Our students deserve the best, and with your donations, we can make that happen.
Nugget Sports now with yourliveevent.com. More information from the Hawley School and Athletic Departments is featured on 106.5 KRJB each week. Join us for Hawley School News Thursdays at 1:15 on 106.5 KRJB. And the Hawley coaches are featured in the KRJB Coaches Corner program. It begins Saturdays at 9 a.m. The Hawley coaches are featured at approximately 10:45. Hawley School Athletics and Events with 106.5 KRJB and Your Live.
Hawley brings the ball up court. Anna Steer has it on top. All the way down to the block. Drives it in, takes a shot, and no good. She's going to end up with 2 free throws. Breckenridge foul on 14. Jude Held, her first, team's first. Anna Steer shooting 2. Steer ready for her second shot. Lily Peterson checks in for Hawley. Grace Fleming also in. Abby Johnson has the ball up top for Breckenridge. Kylie Crabtree giving her the business. Lily Peterson defense out top on Erickson. Down to Kenzemius inside. Kenzemius jammed a little bit. Gets her own rebound off the glass. Then the second shot is blocked. Cameron Kaler. Lily Peterson has the ball up on top. Down to the baseline. Anna Steer off the glass. Anna is having a big night. 33-26. Hawley leading Breckenridge. 14:43 in your community co-op energy partners, energy solutions scoreboard. Hawley by 7. Tori Undum checking in for Breckenridge, as well as Jonica Bernotas. It's quite likely that I'm butchering that name. Did not do my homework in the pregame to get her name correct. I apologize. Cameron Kaler has the ball off to Bernotas. Held has the ball on the right wing outside the three-point line. Slides left, kicks it over to the top. Kaler has the ball in right wing, over to the top to Undum. Held gets it back. Fakes a three-pointer off to Bernotas on the right side. Held gets it back, takes it all the way into the baseline. Short, soft shot, comes up short. Lily Peterson with the rebound, pushes it up the right sideline. Anasir forces it in the middle, up off the rim, no good. Abby Rux, rebound, put back for Abby Rux. Offensive rebound again for Abby. I think she's got 3 of those on the evening. 35-26, Hawley leading Breckenridge. Breckenridge just about threw it out of bounds there. Abby Rux harassing Undum out on top. Lily Peterson then getting after it. She fouls Erickson. It's going to be Breckenridge ball out of bounds. Lily Peterson will pick up the foul. One foul apiece on the scoreboard right now. First half, Breckenridge did not have any fouls. Hawley had 7. Did not look like it was called one way or the other. It was very unnoticeable that Breckenridge even had no fouls or that Hawley had 7. Erickson takes it around up on top. Well, we've got illegal defense. Or Addie Tidwell gets a foul there. Not illegal defense. Dating myself there with a violation from the old NBA in the 90s. Illegal screen. Lily Peterson has the ball on top for Hawley. Kylie Crabtree up on top. Faith Rusted on top, takes it back around to the right elbow. Peterson takes it back into the lane. Nice drive down to the block, off the glass, wants to put it in. They're calling a foul on the ground. No shot. Good move, Lily Peterson. Draws the foul. Ball will be inbounded on the baseline. Jude Held, second foul of the night. Team's 3rd in the half. Team fouls. Breckenridge 3, Hawley 1 in the second half. Faith Rusted off to Lily Peterson, left corner, three-pointer, no good. Jude Held with the rebound. Clears things out so she can bring the ball up on her own. Anna Erickson over to Kaler. Kaler with the rebound, put back, no, too strong off the backboard. Kaler steps out of bounds trying to save that one. 35-26, Hawley leading Breckenridge. Morgan Ames checking in for Hawley, as is Haley Redding, number 4, in for Breckenridge, 20 Materi, and 30 Grace Conzemius. Lily Peterson going to go take a stint on the bench and rest up after a good little push there. Breckenridge with a little backcourt pressure here. Not only, and it was effective. Forced Haley Redding into a travel. Breckenridge switching up their defenses again. Able to do that on the fly without calling timeouts. Nice adjustment there. Forces a turnover right off the bat. Faith Rusted just about gets it back. She's giving Jude Held a hard time out on top. Erickson to the right side. Oh, here we go. Kaylee Crabtree with the steal. Reverse layup, and good off the glass for Kaylee Crabtree. Held has the ball up on top. Conzemius up on top. They haven't decided to take her down inside yet and post her up. She drives it in, short off the front rim. Oh, Ames with the rebound. Just about takes a piece of Grace Conzemius' nose off with that rebound. Kaylee Crabtree just outside the free throw line. Nice soft jumper. 2 points, Kaylee Crabtree. Held brings it up for the Cowgirls. Off to Erickson on the right corner. Undum posts up on the right block. Now she's got it in the right corner. Takes it into the lane. loses it for a second. Consemius had it for a minute. Ames comes up with the steal. Kaylee Crabtree pushing it with numbers for Hawley, 4-on-2. Crabtree keeps it, knocks it down. 2 points. We've got a timeout on the court. We'll be back after a short break on your Community Co-op Solutions scoreboard. It's 41 Hawley, 26 Breckenridge.
Heart of Lakes Meats is a proud supporter of the Heart of Lakes Conference. Thanks to all Heart of Lakes school districts, coaches, and student athletes for their hard work and adaptability through this winter season. The future looks brighter knowing we can face challenges together. The best way out is always through, and we believe we will come out of these challenges strong. Heart of Lakes Meats is a USDA-inspected meat processing plant located in Pelican Rapids. We support our local farmers and community any way we can. Good luck to all Heart of Lakes Conference teams from Heart of Lakes Meats in Pelican Rapids.
Thinking about your financial future can get to be complicated. At Bighorn LLC, they simplify this with a step-by-step process that's easy to understand. Call Kurt Fillion at Bighorn to set up an appointment soon. 218-689-6880. He makes the planning process seem much less stressful while giving you tips and advice that line up with your goals. Retirement plans, investment strategies, financial protection, Medicare plans, they do it all at Bighorn. With office locations in Bemidji, Monaga, and Hawley. Call 218-689-6880 and book your appointment soon. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Back to the action. Held down inside of Consemius on the right block. Back to Held. Short jumper. Too strong on that one for Held. Steer pushes it up. Takes it behind her back. Collects it over to Kylie Crabtree. Grace Fleming. Reach around pass to Rucks inside. We've got a jump ball. Breckenridge will turn it over. Hawley will turn it over to Breckenridge off the jump ball. 41-26 coming back at 10 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second half. Johnson walks it up, taking her time. Held, runs around through the baseline trying to get open. Again, more coaching changes. We've got a defensive change for Hawley. Really getting after it, and it forces a foul on Jude Held. Her third foul. She's coming out of the game now. A lot of strategizing back and forth between these two coaches. Switching up defenses, back and forth. Changing up the style of play and the speed of the game. Kylie Crabtree walks it up. Over to Steer. Steer takes it to the elbow. Right corner to Downer. Downer dribbles around, gets stopped, gets rid of it before she turns it over. Steer takes it in the middle. Nice dump off to Abby Rucks. Steer's been taking it to the basket so often in the middle that Breckenridge pays all attention to her when she does that. Left Rucks wide open for a little bunny. Materi takes it in. Hits the bottom of the rim. Steer pushes it up. Kylie Crabtree for a three on the left side. Knocks it down. Hawley's heating it up now. They've pushed it out to a 20-point lead. There was only 3 at the half. Abby Johnson inside. Kaler's got it off the glass. No good. Little contact there. Fleming comes up with a good defensive play and the rebound for Hawley. Steer brings it up. Rucks has it on the block. Kicks it back out to Grace Fleming. Grace Fleming, she's failing it too. It does not go. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound off to Johnson for the Cowgirls. Materi up on top. Consemius with the screen. Materi kick it around. Back to Consemius on top. Bernardus with the shot. That had to be deflected. That was about 3 feet short of the rim on a three-pointer and had no rotation on it. Was tipped defensively. That will turn the ball over. Materi out for the Cowgirls. Faith Rusted and Rudy Hockett checking back in for Hawley. Peterson after the scrum in the middle gets a nice layup high off the glass. 48-26. 22-point lead now for Hawley. Held takes it all the way down the right lane. Rudy Hockett with the rebound. Hawley slows things up a little bit. Faith Rusted brings it up the court. Bothered defensively by Anna Erickson. Okay, we've got a Breckenridge foul on 14. She has 4 fouls on the night. Brought to the bench shortly, just a short time ago, and comes back in and picks up her 4th foul. Jude Held is in trouble with that. Faith Rusted from the right corner. No good. Rudy Hockett does come down, had it and then lost it, got it back. Offensive rebound for Hockett. Fleming over to Rusted. Peterson on the right side, dribbles it back up top. Going to reset. Rusted from the right side. That was hopefully tipped. That wasn't close to hitting the rim. Anna Erickson got a defensive pressure in on that one. Jude Held with the ball on the left side. Kicks it over to Bernotas. And she knocks a 3 down. Good shot, Jonica Bernotas. She's got 2 threes on the night. Kaylee Crabtree pushes it up. Faith Rusted with the ball, takes it down underneath. Rudy Hockett from the left elbow overshoots it a little bit. Kazemius comes off with the rebound. Held brings it up. Playing with 4 fouls. She's got to be careful. Strong girl with the ball. Strong inside. Posting up here. Rebound by Faith Rusted. Lily Peterson. Not much contact there at all by Erickson. Erickson went down, tried to draw a foul. She's going to get caught with one. There wasn't much contact at all from that one. So somebody went down and somebody got called for a foul. Anna Erickson whistled for that one. Hawley will take the ball in from the sideline. Breckenridge with the pressure here. Johnson on Crabtree. Crabtree gets it up. Not too much trouble on that one. Eilerton off to Faith Rusted. Peterson has it out top. Right wing. Hawley resets. Eilerton with a nice baseline cut. Short jumper. Knocks it in. And a foul. Foul will be on Materi. Eilerton knocks in the deuce. She'll get a free throw coming up. Opportunity for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 6:01 left on the clock in the second half. Hawley leads 50-29 over the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Oh, free throw is missed. Hockett goes up for the rebound. She knocks Undum down on that. We got a foul on Rudy Hockett. Her second foul on the night. Team's second. 2 fouls for Hawley, 7 for Breckenridge right now. Hawley shooting free throws on every foul from here on out. A lot of fouls to give on the defensive end if Hawley needs to. At this point, it does not look as such. Bernota's up on top. Screen by Kaler. Over to Undum. Undum dumps it down to Johnson. Bernota's nice short shot off the glass, no good. Johnson gets the rebound off to Kaler on the left short baseline. Nice bank shot for Kaler on the inside. Good strong drive inside. Pull up, knock it off the glass and in. Kaylee Crabtree is bringing it up. Oh, we've got a travel on Hawley going back the other way. Just over 5 minutes left in the ball game. Hawley leading Breckenridge 50-31. Oh, travel up top on Breckenridge. Held checking back in for the Cowgirls. Rux and Kylie Crabtree back in for the Hawley Nuggets. Inbounding the ball, Anna Steer. Kylie Crabtree has the ball, bring it up. Being defended by Anna Johnson. Anna Steer up top. Strong night offensively for Anna. Held with the steal. Good hustle there. Scramble on the ball. For the ball, Alex Eilerson ends up with it. Hawley gets a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. We'll be back after 1 minute.
The new trades at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. 2010 J&M 1051 grain cart has 22-inch auger single tires, I-Farm scale, priced at $31,000. A 2016 Amity 1222 harvester comes with active depth poly grab rolls. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing, 218-784-2961. A versatile 9882 with 20.8 by 42 triples, $69,000 from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Back at the goal mine, Hawley High School. Hawley ball out of bounds. Eilertson into Kylie Crabtree. Breckenridge with some man pressure in the backcourt. Looks like they're going to try to continue on with that. Pressure the ball. Try to force some turnovers. They need to make something happen. Held pokes it away from Steer, out of bounds. Hawley. Held playing with 4 fouls. One of the leaders, super strong player for Breckenridge. One of their leaders of the squad this year. Abby Rux has the ball up on top and gives it away with a quick trail. Shuffled her feet just a hair before she took off with the dribble. Trouble. Breckenridge ball out of bounds. Bernardo's out on the right wing, inside. Held has the ball up nice and strong. Jude Held, strong move inside, 2 points. Breckenridge trying to put a little three-quarter court trap defense together. Alex Eilertson with a nice pass to her on the left block. 2 points, Alex Eilertson. Bernardo's out on the right side, pushes it inside. Crabtree knocks it away. Eilertson comes up with the ball. Anna Steer pushes it up, tipped out of bounds by Materi. Hawley will maintain possession on the far sideline. Eilertson inbounds to Steer. Johnson defending Steer up top. Kylie Crabtree has the ball up on top. Jude Held pressuring her. Okay, Hawley's running back, running their rotation. Oh, we've got an injury timeout here. Eilertson passed the ball off. Eilertson or Steer passed the ball off and ran through, and their feet got crossed up, and looks like Abby Johnson is down. Being tended to by her coach and the athletic trainer. We'll take a short timeout and come back. We've got 3:14 left to go. Hawley leading 52-33 over Breckenridge.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With great facilities, small class sizes, dedicated teachers and support staff, and a variety of course offerings, make Hawley Public Schools the perfect choice for your son or daughter's educational setting. To learn more about Hawley Public Schools, including calendars, directory,
All right, back in Hawley after a quick break. Addie Downer inbounding the ball. More ball handlers in for Hawley. Just about got a 5-second count. Erickson has the ball now off to Held to push it up the court. 3 minutes remaining, 52-33. Hawley leading Breckenridge. Held throws up a three off the right backboard. No rim on that one. Shooting off just a little bit for the Cowgirls tonight. They've got lots of pressure going on. They're going to get a foul called there on Breckenridge. Casey Materi picks up a foul. 8 fouls for Breckenridge. 1-1 for Kylie Crabtree. Grace Fleming with the offensive rebound. Great job by Grace to get that and maintain possession. Hawley's going to try to run some more time off the clock. Materi says not that much time because I'm going to use the foul here. I've got plenty to give, so I'm going to use it. Anna Steer going to the line. Materi's second foul. Anna Steer having a good night offensively. Held with the rebound there off the missed free throw by Steer. Bernota's on the left corner. Materi brings it across the top. Jonica Bernotas lines up a three, throws it up. Nice shot. Jonica Bernotas with another three. She's got 3 3-pointers on the night for the Cowgirls. Steer pushes it up, takes it all the way in. She's going coast to coast. Layup and a Steer. Timeout, Breckenridge.
Information, visit them online at holly.k12.mn.us or follow them on Facebook. Good luck, Nuggets from the Hawley Public Schools.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
The Hawley Nuggets Booster Club helps support Nugget athletics with various projects each year. Past projects include gym flooring, baseball and softball scoreboards, donations to the dance and wrestling teams, and the new high school weight room. If you are interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School, please consider becoming a Booster Club member. Membership is available on monetary amounts of $25, $50, $100, and $250. Visit hollyboosters.com for more information.
Back at the gold mine at Hawley High School. Nuggets 54, Cowgirls 36, 2:13 remaining in the second half. Jonica Bernotas brings the ball up for the Cowgirls. Off to Casey Materi on top. She throws up a three. No good. Rebound, Lily Peterson. Full court pressure put on by the Cowgirls. Nuggets are going to spread it out, try to run the clock out as much as they can, as best they can. They do a nice job with this. Very disciplined. Good ball handlers. Casey Materi with her third foul. Karshie's got 3 on the night. Picked up 2 quick ones here in the last minute or so of game action. Kylie Crabtree shooting 2. With the reduced number of fans here, it was dead silent at that free throw. A little bit of activity, trying for some distraction there. Kylie knocks her second one down. Materi has it down on the corner. Grace Konzemius up at the elbow. Kaler back to Materi. Bernardus takes it across the top. Konzemius has it. Outside the three-point line on the right side. Kaler has it up on top. Banks in a three. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Knocks it in off the glass. They'll take it, 55-39. Hawley with the lead, 1 minute to go in the ball game. To the left-right corner, Lily Peterson has the ball out on top now. Kylie Crabtree in the green sneakers. Just about loses it. Picks it back up and gives it to Lily Peterson. Off to Steer on top, Steer to Downer. 45 seconds to go. Kylie Crabtree up on top. Lily Peterson takes it around. Thought we had a foul call there. No, we have a Hawley timeout. Timeout for some substitutions. We got a little help on the text message from Breckenridge. My friend Michael Bolding says her name is Jonica Bernatis. Well, that helps. Thank you very much, Mike. 33.8 seconds left in the game. We finally got it right. Jonica Bernatis, number 2 for the Breckenridge Cowgirls, has 3 3-pointers on the night. Has done her part to keep the Cowgirls somewhat close. Game was really tight at the halftime, only down 2 or 3, and Nuggets had pushed it out to 22 points at one time. Right now they lead with 33 seconds to go, 55-39. We appreciate your patience this evening. We've had some technical difficulties. A one-man flying solo trip right off the bat. Maybe we're going to have a little more review for the next ones come out. Alex Eilertson on the baseline with the ball for Hawley. Blakeway has it on the right side. Blakeway forces a jump ball. Ball's going to stay with Hawley. A couple of these girls off the JV team are not listed on the roster. Talon Ransom, I know that one. Number 2, Talon Ransom with a 2-point basket coming off the bench. Breckenridge calls a quick timeout. They need to get a couple players in. Checking in for them, Addie Tidwell, number 23, and number 0, Kelsey Serrell. $18 seconds to go on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 57-39, Hawley leading. 3-point shot. Up, no good. Breckenridge knocked out of bounds. Ball goes to Hawley. 6 seconds to go. Talon Ransom has the ball. Throws it back in. Alex Eilertson will retrieve it. We're running down the clock here. And the final score from the gold mine tonight on yourliveevent.com. Hawley Nuggets 57, Breckenridge Cowgirls 39. The Hawley Nuggets go to 3-0 on the year, and the Cowgirls go to 1-1. We'll be back after a 2-minute break with some final stats and the post-game show. Their Heart of Lakes Meets post-game show.
Jennifer Gieslin with Hawley Tax Services would like to work with you on your individual income taxes. Hawley Tax Services can help you with your federal and state income taxes, as well as Minnesota property tax and rent refund. Jennifer Gieslin at Hawley Tax Services can provide service for sole proprietors, daycares, and more. Call Hawley Tax Services 218-329-5048 or email jennifer@hawleytaxservice.com. Hawley Tax Services would like to wish the best of luck to all of our Hawley Nugget teams and students.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With over 950 students, the Hawley Public Schools strive to provide a personalized learning experience for each and every one of their students to be the best that they can be. The lessons taught at Hawley Public Schools will stay with students not just throughout their academic career, but through adulthood as well. For more information about the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook at Hawley Nuggets. Good luck, Nuggets, from the Hawley Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
Providing construction services to the area, it's Four Corners Construction of Ada. Call Neil Miller, 218-790-5436 at Four Corners Construction for all your general building construction, remodeling projects, and new building construction. Four Corners is ready to get to work on your home, farm, or commercial business. Windows, gutters, seamless siding, roofing, and more. Let Four Corners take care of all your construction needs. Call Neil Miller at Four Corners Construction, 218-790-5436.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
At Hawley Public Schools, their focus is on students. With preschool, before and after school enrichment, and community education, the Hawley Public Schools are able to provide learning opportunities for all students. With academic clubs, athletics, and fine arts, the Hawley Public Schools has the right club or organization for your student to become a member of. To learn more about programs and activities offered by the Hawley Public Schools, visit them online at hawley.k12.mn.us.
We're back at the gold mine at Hawley High School with the Heart of Lakes Meets postgame show. Tonight's ball game ended up with Hawley beating Breckenridge 57-39. Hawley goes to 3-0 on the season. Breckenridge falls to 1-1. We're waiting for Coach Gottenberg to come on up with some postgame comments. We'll run through some scoring here for you, and hopefully get Coach Gottenberg up here for a few comments. Leading the way for Hawley tonight, Anna Steer with 17 points. Kaylee Crabtree next with 13. Abby Rux finished up with 10 points tonight. Kylie Crabtree 7. Talon Ranstrom scored 2 at the very end. She's got 2 on the night. Alex Eilertson with 4. Lily Peterson had 4. Faith Rusted ended up with 3 points on the night, making 1 2-pointer and knocking down 1 free throw for a 3-point play. Scoring for Breckenridge, Abby Johnson had 3. Cameron Kaler 13. Jude Held 8. Carsey Materi 3. Grace Konzemius had 3. Jonica Bernadas had 9. She had 3 points. 3 3-pointers coming off the bench for the Cowgirls this evening. Good showing by her tonight. Next, we're going to go through our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that tonight is Anna Steer. Anna Steer, a 5'10" sophomore guard, number 12. She ended up with 17 points on the night tonight. She did a nice job leading the way. taking the ball to the basket fast and hard on the inside. Lots of layups for Anna Steer tonight. Also knocked down 1 3-pointer and 2 free throws in for there. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game is Anna Steer. Congratulations to Anna. We'll be back to wrap things up here after a short break.
With locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
The purpose of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club is to support and promote athletic activities at Hawley High School by uniting students, parents, coaches, faculty, staff, and the community in a way that enhances the sharing of school spirit and promotes moral and financial support. The club is open to anyone interested in the progress and development of the athletic programs at Hawley High School. Please consider becoming a member of the Hawley Nuggets Booster Club today by visiting HawleyBoosters.com. Go Nuggets!
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
The unknown.
Okay, in our Heart of Lakes Meets post game, we have Coach Bill Gottenberg here. Coach, you wanted your kids to shoot a little better tonight, and you wanted them to be more aggressive going to the ball. Anna Steer took you seriously.
Yeah, and a wonderful passer. She's so explosive there, and can see the court well, finishes good. So, yeah, she's just keeping getting better, just a sophomore. So that's a lot of excitement there.
She also was our Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight, so we'll have a T-shirt for her.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh, boy is right. Just a strong night from her. We also had 13 points for Kaylee Crabtree. She heated up a little bit over her game last week with Roseau.
You know, Kaylee's been a little sore groin there, so she didn't practice much at all this week here. So that's why we wanted to get her out as soon as we felt things were pretty good in hand. But she really stepped up, absolutely.
We had Jed Carlson up here at halftime, and we talked about some of the things that were going on, the chess game and the strategizing that the coaches had going tonight. You guys mixed up your defenses quite a bit tonight, both sides.
Yeah, you know, they did a little bit of zone there the second half or first half, but they did go man the second half. We were pretty much full man tonight, and but the kids did a nice job of handling the ball screens, and you know, we had to make sure we kept our eye on Consemius and Held, and I thought the kids adjusted better second half, you know, to Held, and I thought Anna really stepped up defensively, along with Faith Rusted on her, and kind of frustrated her, and the other kids were ready for her when she would drive.
Yeah, you know, that was what Coach Imdyke said about, Coach mentioned about before the game. Jude Held and Consemius are their go-to kids. Consemius had only 3 points tonight. Held kept her to only 8. She's a strong player. Consemius is a really good player too. Defensively, your effort was outstanding tonight.
The kids are really buying into defense, you know, and you can keep some fresh bodies on the floor. But it looked like tonight they were a little bit better job at help side. And we've been working on hard hedging the ball screen this week, and then I just watched tape how much they slipped the screen, so we hadn't even practiced. I just said we'll just stay down on the ball screen, and the other kids will have to help, and that they didn't get much off the ball screen then with that result.
Well, if every coach could have their kids play like yours did tonight after your pregame interview, you talked about hedging, you talked about the backside help, you've got the buy-in defensively. Things are clicking early for the Hawley Nuggets. Things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, you know, I think they care about one another. I think our bench was really active in the game tonight, and just we want to have fun and keep getting better.
Okay, what's coming up next for the Hawley Nuggets?
So tomorrow we picked up a game with East Grand Forks, so we're kind of like a college team. We practice and then we play back to back, and so we're headed to East Side tomorrow, and so we're thankful we get to play. And you know, you just don't know from game to game of what's going to happen in terms of with this COVID. If all of a sudden you get shut down for 2 weeks, it'd just be awful. So we're just praying that we get to keep playing and having fun.
You know what? Take them when you can get them, right?
That's what our athletic director, Brett Schmidt, said, you know, that Eastside needed another game because they had a game they couldn't, somebody dropped that they were going to play, and we had an opening. We still had one to go, and she said, why don't you play when you get the chance? And so, yep, so the kids said, yep, let's go. So we're heading up to East Grand Forks tomorrow. Long trip, but Friday's okay, right? Because then you don't have to get up for school the next day, so that helps.
Long trips on Friday are okay, you're right.
You have a lot of those in football, those long trips.
We have,
yes.
We have. Hey, nice talking with you again tonight. Good luck again tomorrow with East Grand Forks on the road. Get after it. Have your kids play exactly like they played tonight, or however you want to change it up from your pregame interview to the game. If they follow suit, things will go well for the Nuggets.
Okay, thank you very much for your coverage. I see you got Noah here tonight too.
Yeah, he's helping out with the stats and running a little bit of camera post game. So
very good.
Thanks a lot, Coach Gottenberg. Good luck.
Thank you. Yep, good night.
All right, that's Coach Gottenberg with his comments post game after they beat Breckenridge 57-39. That will wrap it up on our Heart of Lakes Meets post-game show for the Gold Mine in Hawley. The final score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard is Hawley over Breckenridge by a score of 57-39. Good night all, and thanks for joining us for tonight's game. I'm Peter Natz, and we'll see you next time on liveevent.com.